I went to School of the Prophets. School of the Prophets was run by Apostle Rosemary Curtis. Apostle Rosemary Curtis is under the pastoral leadership of Apostle James Duncan. Apostle James Duncan is under apostolic leadership from Apostle John Eckhart. And they developed a curriculum to teach people prophetic protocols, what to do, what not to do, and practicums, so you would have lots of practice on delivering words from God and how to do that. What I noticed in watching all these prophets, do their thing, and we would have lines of people, and we were to simply say what God was saying to us. And if God was saying nothing, we would be silent. If he was saying one word, we would say that one word. Nothing more than what he said and nothing less. And it would have to be delivered in a way that wouldn't unnecessarily tear people's households apart or anything like that, or tear up their self-esteem permanently or something like that. But what I noticed over time being surrounded by prophets is that the difficulty sometimes will lie in not singling out people who touch a nerve in you. Like if you are a person who delivers sermons over a pulpit, or if you are a person with a platform, I don't know, maybe like, 1 million followers on Instagram or something like that. The temptation is to use those prophetic giftings, what you can see and perceive and hear from God if you're also a seer, and use those giftings to focus on the one person who irks you. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's a whole nother aspect to giving words if you are on a platform where you give sermons or advice or whatever it is. And that aspect is now you have to also continuously go back to God to ask him what's the right thing that you're supposed to be addressing right now. Are you supposed to be harping on one person or one household for 6 months? Because I really doubt that. Or like, are you going in the direction that he wants you to go? I heard one of the people who I really love on this platform say that she asks God about a lot of messages before she even uploads it. Like, she confirms that she's supposed to upload it on this platform specifically so that at the end of the day she could go back and say, no, whatever came from it, or whoever didn't like it or whatever, I know that I got confirmation that God told me to post that. So whatever you're trying to say, whatever. And I think that that's important for people to all do, even if you're hearing directly from God and you are correct. Is it supposed to be said right now? Is it supposed to be said like this? Is it supposed to be said on this platform? Or should you call the person and say it? All of those things, I think it's important. Anyway, I'm really grateful for having been trained to the highest degree that I know how to in the prophetics. I know that certain things are just what they are. Like you were born a certain way, the gift is there, and it's not going to go away no matter who is angry that it's there. And so many people at this point have had the gift poured out on them because we're at the end of days where God said he would pour out his spirit on all flesh. I really think that has already happened. So a lot of people who weren't around when I was going through all of that with people who are special in that area, there's a lot more people who just have that gift now. And the issue with that is that they haven't been trained how to use it. They are all willy-nilly just saying and doing things. And I really hope there becomes a normalized way to train people on how to use those gifts so they're not going around stomping on people's toes and hurting people and things like that, or doing things prematurely because they saw them early, which can throw some things out of whack and make them have to go back to God repeatedly because well, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that. It is the first day of the week according to most people's calendar. So I bless your week for signs and wonders. And I speak that signs, miracles, and wonders follow you every day. Amen.